Hey everybody, Bill and Deb.
Hi there.
Yeah. So far, it's a beautiful day, but that's going to change here in just a little bit.
Well, it's flood warnings out, rain, but it's not going to be cold.
This is true. This is Sunday afternoon, and we are at our absolute favorite, well, it's our number 2 favorite campground.
Can't get into number 1.
No, because number 1 is almost impossible to get into. But this is a beautiful spot here at our second most favorite campground on Beaver Lake.
In Arkansas.
And we got here Friday, and let me show you this view right quick. That's the view that we have right here. And just gorgeous. This is Mass Exodus Sunday, like we like to refer to it as, right?
It's our favorite day of the week.
Everybody's packing up and leaving.
Yep, and we're not.
We're going to be here for almost 2 weeks, yeah. And of course we got our gazebo set up right over there on the tent pad here. This is a gorgeous tent pad right here. Spring is finally springing. Finally. Yeah.
Finally.
Yeah. And believe it or not, for this site, we only pay $11 a night.
That's with our discount.
With our discount, with our senior session discount. Yeah.
And at this site, we get 30 amp electric.
Right.
No water. Water is throughout the park. You have to fill up your fresh water tank.
Yeah, that's true. And what we're fixing to do right now, we mentioned here a while back, we've had a little bit of a problem with the van. We're a little concerned. So we're taking it to our mechanic this afternoon and letting it cool down overnight so he can pull the pan off the transmission in the morning.
Fingers crossed!
And make certain there's no chunks laying in the pan.
Yeah.
And then go ahead and service it. And we're gonna put a special additive in it and see how it does after that. It really hasn't been acting up at all, except when it goes to kick out of the lockup torque converter. Only when the lockup torque converter wants to kick out rather than kick in. So we're going to try a product called Shutter Fix. Actually, we've used it before, and it's worked good on other things we've used it for. So we're going to see how it does, and that will help us determine where we proceed
what
from
our future plans are.
Right. But since we don't have water at the site here, and we are relying on our fresh water tank, we're going to have to go and get water right quick. Now there is, I don't know if you can see it or not with this camera, but if you look right up there, you can see a water faucet right up there. Now if we had 200 feet of hose,
we wouldn't have to go get water.
we could just stretch it up there, but I don't have 200 feet of hose.
We have 75.
75, no 50, just 50 now. We did have 75, but that hose the 25 footer went kaput, so we got rid of it. Yeah.
So we have to go get some more.
But here's what we do have, and we're fixing to show you what we're going to do here. Let me go over here and open this side door on the van. And you got to kind of look kind of close here, but if you look right up in there, you can see a water tank right there. And we put that in there. When did we do that? Maybe a couple of years ago, dear? You think?
Year and a half at least.
Yeah, at least a year and a half ago is when we did that.
Yes.
But we've got this all set up where we can, because we stay at a lot of campgrounds where they don't have water at the site. So we have this set up where we can go fill this, and then let me walk around over here and show you what I'm talking about. I've got a regular RV style water fill right here. And so we go ahead and just fill the tank right here. And then right here is my water outlet. And that's a quick connect, very similar to an air hose connection. And when we get back over here to the trailer, we simply just pop the hose in there. And then let me open this back here so I can show you. You kind of have to peel your eyes, but if you look back in there, I've got a water pump sitting right there, and there's a switch in there that I throw. And once we plug in the hose, we simply throw that switch, and then we're pumping water into the trailer. Now this is a 42-gallon tank, and the tank in the trailer is 65. So naturally, we're going to have to make 2 runs because Rick might need the van for a couple of days or so. So we want to make sure that we'll have plenty of water to get by until he gets done and we can go get the van. Now what you see right here, this is a project that I've got going here in the next week or so. Finally got my other tank in. This is going to be a gray water tank, and we're going to have a very similar setup with the gray water tank. It's going to be mounted back in here, and I'm going to go ahead and mount a have a fitting on it where I can connect a regular RV style 3-inch sewer hose to it. And after I get it all mounted, you'll see what I'm doing here. And then let me show you over here on the trailer what I've got going on the trailer. Right here, right there, this is a 12-volt outlet. That's
Delilah.
an SAE type fittings right there. And I'm going to get a 12-volt pump for a transfer pump. And right down here, let me see if I can get down here where you can see it. Yeah, right there, that is where my sewer is, right there. And that's a regular garden hose type fitting right there. So the whole idea behind this is when I get ready to dump my gray tank, I will simply hook the hose onto that outlet right there. I'll plug in my after I put a proper fitting on the end of the wires for the pump, I'll plug it in right there. I'll have power to it, and then all I got to do is turn it on after I hook it up down there to where the sewer dump is, and we'll run a hose in that goes into the gray water tank at the back of the van, and it will pump it right into there, and then we simply drive up to the dump station and dump it via gravity feed once I get that all done. And you'll just have to see how I get that all going, how I get it done. Anyway, what we're going to do now, I know, isn't that a gorgeous view? We're going to have a hard time leaving this spot, that's for sure. Anyway, we're getting ready to go get some water right quick, and we'll pick it back up over there where we're getting water, and we'll show you how we do this. You ready to go, babe?
Yes, as soon as I find Delilah.
Oh, we got to find the child. All right.
Yes.
I know she's probably staring at you right now going, nah, 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 nah.
I'm
You
sure.
can't see me. Anyway, we'll be right back. All right, let me go turn the water on. And they do make a gizmo very similar to this that you can buy online that's already made up, but I didn't realize that at the time, and I actually made this one myself out of some fittings I bought at Lowe's, and it works real well. It's got a little bit longer tube on it than the one that you buy has on it, and of course this is flexible, whereas the other one's a little more rigid on that, but I like it. Do you like it?
Works.
Does it work?
It
Yeah.
works.
It works. And then what we like to do, of course, while we're filling it, is we'll come over here and kind of monitor it a little bit. And we got about 3 inches in there so far in the bottom of the tank. You can readily see it. At the rate this water is flowing, it won't take very long at all. It's clouding up. It's going to start raining here in just a little bit. Had some rain last night, and they kept saying that we needed to watch out for downpours and possibly hail and stuff like that, but it never happened, did it, dear?
Thank goodness.
Yeah.
Oh, I think we had the rain.
Oh yeah, we had the rain, but we didn't have heavy downpours.
Well,
No. Not so far anyway.
Not so far.
But starting tomorrow afternoon, it's supposed to start getting sunshine again, but it's going to be a little cooler for a few days. But we'll take it, won't we?
Not that much cooler. It's still going to be in the high 60s.
Oh, that's true.
You'll still be wanting the air conditioner in the middle of the afternoon.
You think so?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I'm kind of that way. I'm kind of that way. Well, I'll tell you what, that little trailer right over there, that is the cutest little thing right there. And I don't see a brand name on it anywhere, and I'm wondering if it's handmade. But man, it is sharp. That's a good looking little trailer.
Never
right
see
there.
anybody outside to talk to.
No, no. No.
And you don't want to go bang on their door,
No.
so that would
Well-
be poor etiquette.
People knock on our door sometimes.
That's different.
But we like it. don't we?
That's different.
Yeah, that's different. That's for sure. Go over here and see how quickly it's filling. We'll end up making 2 trips to make sure we have a full tank in the trailer, but we're not going to show you all that. Wow, it's only been just a couple minutes or so, and another 2 minutes and we'll be full. It's getting close, dear. You gonna slow it down this time so it won't just get you all wet?
Yes, that's the plan.
This was Deb's original idea, by the way, to do this, to make the van work for us. And then we decided, hey, since this works so well, why don't we go ahead and put a gray tank in the van as well? So I'm real excited about getting that all done so we can show everybody how that works. How about you?
Absolutely. Of course, I don't have to tug that blue thing, but you
That's
do.
true. And guess what we get to do here in a little bit?
I know, we get to go tug the
We
blue
get
thing.
to tug the blue thing. Yeah, but we won't show you all that. We won't bore you with all that.
Oh, come on.
No, we're not going to do that. It's getting close. There. Yeah, that's good enough. All right, let me kill the water here. All righty. We're going to go ahead and roll the hose back up and everything, and we will see you back at the trailer. Okay. Got this all cleaned up here. And this is the special end that you screw onto the end of your hose. And then this fitting here, I got that at eTrailer.com. These match. I'll see if I can find a link to that. But all I got to do is do that. She's plugged in right there. Are you ready, babe?
I'm ready.
All righty. Reach in here. Throw on the switch. There you go. All righty. It should just take just a few minutes. This pump only flows though at about 3.5 gallons per minute. Seaflow makes one that flows almost to 6 gallons per minute, and that's probably the one we're going to change over to. So anyway, we're going to let her do her thing, and we'll be right back. Did you see this view behind us in the monitor here?
I see that.
Wow.
I've been staring at it all morning. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Can't believe we got this for 11 bucks a night here. You know. Now, not all of these are like this.
No.
No, not all the sites are like
we
this. Yeah.
I wouldn't say we lucked out, but we haven't scoped this out.
Yeah. We scoped it out ahead of time and said, hey, I wonder if this one's available.
I wonder if that one is.
And a couple videos down the line from here will reveal to you what campground this is, and we'll tell you what 3 sites we will always be trying to get next time we come here. And this is one of them.
Yes.
Yeah. So there'll be 3. Oh, we can tell them the name, the site numbers right now.
8, 9, and 10.
8, 9, and 10. Sites 8, 9, and 10 will have this kind of view right here.
Yes.
So anyway, we're just kicking back here. Let me clear my throat. The allergies.
The oak trees
Yeah, I
are
know.
blooming, are budding.
Tell me about it. But we're just kind of kicking back here. We got this is the next day. This is the next morning. And we got the van delivered out to Rick, our mechanic. He's been our mechanic for years, and we depend on him a lot. He's very honest and very reasonably priced, and we've actually become friends. But we got the van out to him yesterday afternoon, and now we're patiently awaiting to hear the verdict on the transmission.
Fingers crossed.
Basically what he's doing, he's pulling the pan, of course, and we're putting the new filter in it, and new transmission fluid. And basically what he's going to be looking for is to see if we have any chunks of material in the pan.
So we're hoping not.
And we're hoping not, but anyway, and then we're waiting to see what he thinks. And then of course after we pick it back up from him, if we get to that point where he goes ahead and buttons it all back up, then we'll of course have to test drive it. But fortunately we've got a few weeks before we actually leave here, and if we end up having to purchase a transmission this time around,
Probably won't be leaving here.
we may be here a little bit longer. So we're just patiently awaiting to see what's going to happen here.
Exactly.
Anything else you want to add?
You just
before?
have to go with the flow, right?
Yeah, that's all you can do. That's all you can do. It's too bad we couldn't sit right here the whole time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they won't let me.
Yeah. We do have a vehicle to drive. I will say that right quick. We are driving a vehicle. It's a vehicle that we used to own, a really nice Chevy Astro van. And our grandson, who has a band, was needing a van to haul his band mates in and his equipment. So I offered to sell him this one while we were building the trailer, because we needed funds for the trailer. And but I made him an extra special deal on it with the what requirement, I guess I should say, that if we ever needed to borrow it while we're back in Northwest Arkansas, that we'd be able to drive it. So he's making good on his promise. He's a good
As long as he
kid.
didn't have a gig.
As long as he doesn't have a gig. That's right. I said, well, I'll just drive that really nice, pretty, shiny, bright red, almost brand new Impala you have instead.
He didn't jump at that.
No, he didn't jump it. I don't
Go
know
figure.
why.
I don't know.
Anyway, what we're really going to concentrate on now, this very next thing, is getting that new gray tank, auxiliary gray tank, installed in the van with the pump system, so I can show you how that all works. All these little things that we do is just things we do to make it easier to stay at the kind of campsites that we want to stay at.
It's
Right.
all about ease.
Yeah, it's all about making the van work for us, but the poor van, she might need a new transmission, but we'll see. Anyway, we're going to let you go, but before we go,
Don't forget our t-shirts.
I know. Yeah.
Our merch.
Go look, check us out at our merch store. We got shirts and hoodies and hats and cups and wine glasses and stuff like that there. And it's at
Go ahead. tinyhouseadventures.com.
Let's say that one more time. You want to say it or you want me to say it?
Oh, go for it.
Okay. www.iridetinyhouseadventures.com.
And of course, we thank Sherry with VDS Promo.
Yeah, we
for the
always
graphic
want
work
to thank Sherry
maintaining
with
our
VDS
website.
Promo. Yes.
And
yes.
We'll get the new information for the rendezvous up soon. And of course, you can get merch there. My paintings are available through that website, and little
Yeah.
blurbs about us. So hey, go visit our website.
We'll post a link.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll post a link. We'll probably post it in the description and also in a pinned comment. So anytime we post links that you might be interested in, like our website and things like that, we will always try to remember to post it in a pinned comment, and it will always be the very first comment in the comment thread. We're going to let you go now. This is Bill and Deb with I Ride Tiny House Adventures. And you know what we're going to say, regardless of all this other stuff. This is real life, isn't
Is
it?
in real life, baby.
We're not camping.
We're living.
Y'all get out there, do some living, and we'll see you again soon.